Congratulations, Mr. Mothobi Seseli, for being awarded Asset Management Company of the Year 2014 in Africa.
Thank you very much for the honor. This is about, for me, the team back home in South Africa, the team in Johannesburg, the team in Cape Town. They work really, really hard to make sure that our positioning is one that is relevant, that we continue to deliver the goods for our clients, and that we continue to build the business into bigger significance. And that's exactly what we're doing. And this is fantastic. This is recognition that we are on track. Thank you.
Argon Asset Management has been awarded Asset Management Company of the Year 2014 in Africa. Coinciding with their 10-year anniversary, the company's CEO, Mothobi Seseli, joins us today to discuss Argon Asset Management growth. So, welcome.
Thank you.
You're celebrating 10-year anniversary this year, so tell me about this journey.
Yes, April 2015, we turned 10. It's been a very insightful journey. A tapestry of diverse experiences. I've learned lots about me. I've learned a whole lot about others and the entrepreneurship process itself. Similarly, the organization has built up a memory and an understanding of the operating landscape. So it's been overall a fantastically positive experience. 2014, a very great year for us, multi-award winning year. We're also just receiving now the Asset Management Company of the Year Africa from the European, which is fantastic. So I'm pleased. I'm pleased with the journey so far.
Good. So how much has the company grown since its inception in 2005? We
started from zero. So 0 clients, a few staff, just about 6 staff members when we started. We now nearly 25 billion rands under management, some nearly 40 clients on our books. The firm has grown brand-wise. There's awareness and recognition of what we represent as an entity. Product performance has been stellar, so I'm very pleased from that point of view. So it's just we're growing into the type of significance. When you say Argon, it's become synonymous with a high quality investment management operation. So pleasing growth. My hope is that we continue.
What makes Argon Asset Management unique?
I think it's critical to recognize the starting point that we are in an other people's money environment. So in defining or crafting anything unique, it's got to be relative to what those people that have entrusted us with their money are expecting of us. I think it's common knowledge that there's an overcrowded space. There are a lot of players, so we tend to be commoditized. So I think it's very difficult to create or find a permanent position of uniqueness. But that said, I think that there are a number of things you could do that position you strategically differently from your peers. We take a stakeholder approach. So what is it that our clients will be expecting? What is it that our staff will be expecting? I think that if you, how we're thinking about it, if you effecting brand and client relevance through focusing on the needs or expectations of your major stakeholders, I think you will find a combination in there of different things that you could play around with to create some kind of uniqueness. That said, what we do is we have a different approach to people development. We play a big part in community responsibility, and there are a number of other things that we add up or that we focus on that give us a differentiated position. But also the fact that we are non-bank and non-life insurance company owned, I think it gives us a certain position of uniqueness. We don't have their type of history or those traditions. We're much more flexible as a firm. So it ultimately All of these factors in combination help us create a differentiated or a unique position for ourselves.
You've talked about how important your clients are for the company. What investment products do you offer to those clients?
Currently, what we offer is listed strategies, so listed markets as opposed to non-listed markets. So we offer strategies in equities, in fixed income, and multi-asset class. Right now, focused largely on South Africa. But we also offer global strategies in partnership with the venerable Schroders Investment Management Limited. So we can do a fair amount of things, or execute a fair number of strategies. We're also now going into the retail space, which is very exciting.
Which are your guiding principles?
Our objective as a firm is to generate investment success on behalf of our clients. We believe this rests on a number of things. Apart from your overarching philosophy, investment philosophy and business philosophy, there are a number of factors that are quite critical in our minds. We operate in other people's money space. So a values orientation, very important. So we spend a lot of time talking about our values internally. We also spend a lot of time talking to our clients about our values. I think it takes the element of surprise away, so you can forecast how we're going to behave as a firm. That's number one. Number two, our environment is fast-paced. It runs over a number of jurisdictions, and therefore some appreciation of a global standard is very important. So we spend a lot of time talking about it and trying to execute some kind of global relevance. Our clients pick us, so we grow wealth on their behalf. We therefore, because clients are meeting liabilities or trying to meet their liabilities, and therefore benchmarks, we spend a fair amount of time trying to understand how these benchmarks behave. I think that's very important if you're going to be relevant to a client. If you look at our team, it's multicultural, multidisciplinary. There's diversity to be had, and there's a reason why we have a diverse team. We believe diversity offers a lot of benefits, so we try to harness those benefits. It doesn't make it easy, but it's something worth pursuing. It's a relationship space, so we spend a lot of time cultivating relationships too. Trust is quite critical. That goes with the first point that I raised about a values orientation. If you're not building relationships, and if your value set is not coming through, I think it's much harder to build relationships that last. I also spoke about the fast moving and fast changing pace or nature of our industry. Adaptability becomes very important. You need to understand, or your starting point is that change is a permanent, and this we certainly live.
Corporate social responsibility takes a major role in the company. So what sort of projects do you focus on?
Our view is that organizations, irrespective of their size, large or small, should play a part in community responsibility. The things that we do, or products and services that we provide, against a particular context, and that's your community. We pay particular attention to education and leadership development. Education has been proven to affect mobility from one class to another. So we play our part where we can. Similarly, leadership development, critical. Leadership, you can never spend enough on leadership. So we partner up, whether on a financial or non-financial basis, with entities that drive those two areas.
And what goals have you set for the next 5 years?
It's more of the same. As an asset manager, investment performance is quite critical. So my hope is we continue to generate the top quartile performance that we've been doing across all of our products. Retail, as I said, becomes very important for us. So building our retail business, building our global business in association with Schroders, also very important.
Thank you very much for joining us today, Mr. Mothobi Seseli. Congratulations on your award and have a safe trip back to South Africa.
Thank you very much.